Hi, Internet. Hello. How the hell are we doing today? Hopefully wonderful. Got some just me as a host and our friends.
What's
Chan
up?
will be with us shortly. We got Mike and we
Hello?
got Mr. Matt and of course
Mr.
the
Brink.
wonderful, beautiful Brinkage.
Hi, everybody. Happy hump day.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and happy birthday.
How about that? Shelf
Look at-
gravy on my birthday.
Hell yeah. Hopefully
And-
it's not too much of an inconvenience.
Oh no, I don't have anything to do today. I'm actually a little under the weather. I've been I've had clogged ears since like Saturday.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So, but I don't feel like I have a cold. Yeah, so I don't know. So, today I just generally, like actually up until right about half hour ago, I just felt like garbage. But anyway, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Let's see what that's about.
Well, hopefully it's just like some pressure from the weather getting cold or
Yeah, maybe.
something to that effect.
I never
Hopefully
really
it gets
developed
better.
allergies before, but I've heard that you can develop allergies later in life and stuff. And,
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right on. How you doing, Mike?
Good. Halfway through the week. Spending way too much money on toys. Doing a little painting. So it's all good.
Uh-oh.
Same old.
Nice. What was the newest thing you bought?
I did another Gridiron Studios order, but I recently just got a bunch of Joes in the mail today, actually.
Yes.
So that's part of what I might be doing. I got this fella here.
Oh, nice.
Dreadnought.
Rip.
Hawk.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah,
he's decent.
Yeah, and Shockwave, which I think I might be
nice.
double or pulling down on that guy. He's pretty awesome.
Urban camo. How you doing, Matt? Santa's taint. I think you're muted. Can't hear you.
Thanks, Toy Mafia. And then he was gone.
And then
but we see him.
See ya.
We don't.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Hey,
we can see you.
Can't hear
we
you.
just can't hear you.
We see you, and then
Oh.
gone.
Oh boy.
Technical difficulties.
Always.
Also, it was nice to find out today that I share a birthday with J.R.R. Tolkien. So that's pretty cool.
Which reminds me, Professor.
Oh, we have to toast. Yes.
Yes. You have to stand up, say Professor, and yeah. There you go.
Matt's here just in time. Matt,
Hello?
stand up and toast.
Hi.
We hear you. Yeah, we hear you.
Hey.
What are we toasting?
To the professor. J.R.R. Tolkien. It's his birthday.
Oh, is today his birthday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you
Professor.
unfriend him on Facebook?
Unfriend him. I never talk to you. You're out of here.
Yeah, fuck you and your Tom Bombadil bullshit.
The water almost came out my nose. Because you asked if he unfriended him.
Well, that's Brian's MO. Nobody.
I know.
Yep.
So I had I think the word is out on that because I had a lot of people wishing me a happy birthday today that I don't remember ever meeting.
Oh.
Ever? Never?
Oh.
Yeah.
They must tune in.
Yeah.
Are they lady friends?
No, there's no lady friends in collecting, except for like 2.
No lady friends.
There's no lady friend. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think
haven't
if
even
we were in
checked my-
Hummels,
Yeah, I haven't checked my Facebook, my government Facebook. Who knows what's on there? Let's look.
I think if you started collecting Hummels, Brian, you would be drowning in gilfs.
Gilfs.
Oh,
Drowning.
drowning.
You'd be beating them off with a stick.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Get that dustbuster out.
Yeah, get that. You're right. So did you do anything to celebrate your birthday other than be sickly?
No.
Did you take today off?
No.
My man.
Yeah, it's a hard day to take off. Like in school, this was always the first day back to school. January 3rd.
Yeah.
It's what
Yeah,
you're saying. Your birthday, you get shafted.
Your parents will.
Maybe we need to change your birthday.
Sure.
No, it's a wonderful day.
I just know motherfuckers who like it's like a birthday month, and because Chan's not here, I'm going to be a little misogynistic right now. This is typically ladies who like celebrate a birthday month. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
And it's like really, like you aren't that fucking important for a month. Are you the fucking Pope? Are you the king or the queen? Did you like create some fantastic work? No, you just fucking sit there on your big fat fucking keister.
I sure missed you, Matt.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We missed you.
Fucking month.
Don't be sorry. I love it.
A month for your fucking birthday? Get the fuck out of here. Let me guess. Your son's name is Aiden, isn't it?
Could be a Kevin or a Chad.
It could be a Chad.
Yeah, don't be a Chad.
Don't be a Chad. That goes for ladies. But I know dudes who like, they're like fucking 40 years old. Like, oh, I'm taking tomorrow off. Why is that? Oh, it's my birthday. On a Tuesday?
Yeah, we get that
Like,
shit too. Like, dude, fuck you, man.
I mean, if I don't have to work on my birthday, I don't.
Right.
Generally, my birthday falls on it usually falls on one of the days I already have off. So
Yep.
you know what I mean. It's
No,
like
that's
a Monday
that's
or some
legit.
shit.
We had a guy who we had a big concrete pour on a Friday, a big one, a big slab for a till building, and he's comes to me Thursday night and he goes, "Hey, you think I could take tomorrow off?" I'm like, "For what?"
For what?
"Oh, it's my birthday." I'm like, "Dude, we got that fucking pour tomorrow. No, we need all hands on fucking deck for this shit."
Yeah, this is serious
but
business.
Already made reservations. And I said, well, what are you asking for then? Just, dude, you can't. Who gives a fuck? It's your birthday. Celebrate on Saturday.
Right, it's on
fucking totally fucking butthurt. And I went and fucking told Jeff, who was a superintendent, and he goes, "Fuck that motherfucker." He goes, "You know what?" He goes, "I'll leave it to you." And I said, "You know what, Bob? You want to fucking take tomorrow off? Go ahead." I said, "You can take Monday and the whole rest of next week off too." I said, "That's your fucking options."
Happy fucking birthday. No paycheck.
Yeah. Then at the end of the day, Jeff's like, "We really probably could do it without him." I said, "Oh, I know we could do it without him. I'm just fucking, that's just the total."
It's the principle.
The last fucking minute.
Yeah. It's one. I get it. Like, you're a fucking dickhead and you want to take your birthday off. All right. Like, I'll give you give me a notice. Okay, I can work with that. But the day before, to take, like, did your birthday just fucking sneak up on you? You chuckle fuck.
Yeah. I think it smelled more like he just didn't want to fucking come into work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because the concrete pour probably sucked dick.
Who knows? That fucking Oh,
Does
yeah,
he
I
still
did.
work with you guys?
Absolutely. It always does. No, he
I
got
can't.
that was from the company. I haven't worked for that company for a while, but no, he got booted before
Canned.
COVID, and then when COVID started, pretty much the whole company shut down. So we all pretty much got booted at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? But yeah, I get guys asking
Yeah.
like the the day before, like your kid better be fucking dying. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to
Yeah.
give me any fucking notice whatsoever. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's hard to do that because then I'm like, fuck, now I got to find another guy to pull from another job to see if he can come out and help for half a day or whatever. And
Right.
he ended up not coming in. We just told
But
him,
I'm a
"Do what you gotta
person.
fucking do, dude. We don't need it."
My name is Anakin.
Yeah.
The one thing
Fuck
that
you.
was
Go
cool
pound
too, which
sand.
I didn't orchestrate this, but when he came back to work on Monday, nobody would fucking even give him the time of day. They're just totally fucking covering his ass. And yeah, I didn't fucking have anything to do with it. I was just like, that's karma. Right
He brought
there.
that on himself, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, because guys talk and they're like, this motherfucker dipped out because he knew it was going to suck. Who gives a fuck if it's your birthday? You know? Like, real dudes are just like, really?
I mean, especially in like the
Well,
construction
the funny thing
industry,
is
you're there every fucking day, regardless.
Yeah. Well, normally too, you don't want anybody to even catch wind that it's your birthday on a fucking job. So like, they'll fuck with you all day.
Yeah.
So I fucking mum's the word, man. That shit'll come and go by, and yeah,
it's his birthday. Let's go
fucking
flip the porta pot while he's in there taking a shit.
Yeah, lock you in and fucking dump it over while you're still in there. Come on, there's a fucking dog turd in your hard hat or something. Who knows? Or a little piece cake fucking in your bags.
No.
As long as it's a fresh piss cake.
Yeah. Like a brand new one that they just ran it under some water.
Right.
Just to get that smell.
I'm sure water was in.
Urinal, fresh urinal cake scent.
Yeah.
So what's everybody working on?
Yeah, what are we working on?
I'm just biding time.
Working on Matt.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do this next year as far as projects go. I got to get off my fucking duff and not just fucking. I got a Green Man that Sally got. You know, it's like this big. I'm going to prime it this weekend. I think I'm going to start working on that. And I just have to decide if I want to do autumnal colors, green, like traditional green, or do I like want to get real fucking wacky and maybe like do like a white and a blue? I haven't decided yet.
Like an orc?
No, like the little fucking Green Man face. The guy his face is made out of leaves.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to like decide what I want to do. I got to go through all my paints. I got to get down here this weekend and fucking clean up. It's getting kind of disastrous. I got to go through my paints and just kind of see what I got that's still viable. So that's what I've been.
Yeah, I think like 10.
I need to find out what the heck you're talking about. So,
a Green Man.
Yeah.
You guys want a tree?
It's just a face. Yeah, it's just like like a little. Yeah, it's just a face that's made out of leaves. Yeah.
Looks like one of the German wood spirits.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like a little thing you hang on the door. It's made out of like ceramic.
Okay.
And I
cold cast resin or something.
Yeah. So I'm gonna prime that.
Treebeard at first.
Yeah, it's kind of like Treebeard-ish. It's like they call it the Green Man. It's like some druid shit. Vanessa Kincaid would know about it. She'd be like, "Oh, the Green Man." Blah 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 blah. I'm the Baroness. Blah 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 blah. I don't know why. I don't know why I went there, but I did.
You did.
She had a cool picture of her collection display posted not too long ago. She's got a cool gargoyles thing.
Yeah, no, she's a nice lady. I met her at you guys' wedding. I think I said hi. Like, it wasn't like fucking some of these other fucking weirdos. But that's what I've been thinking about. Like, do I, I have to figure out like what my palette is going to be. Is it going to be greens? Is it going to be oranges and reds and yellows, or is it going to be?
I mean, you could go both directions with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the stuff dies at the tip, so to speak.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I could do it totally like recreate leaf disease.
Sure.
So it's all splotchy and shit.
I mean,
I don't know.
There's a whole lot of fun to be had there. Either way.
Yeah. So my project is going to be priming that this weekend. If we don't get buried in well, I'll just prime down here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I heard we might get snow this weekend in this.
Yeah. It's supposed to get a big fucking storm.
Yeah, Saturday into Sunday.
No,
yeah, they said 1 to 3 inches, 52% chance for me.
Whew.
Yeah, but do things get fucked in Delaware? Like, do you guys have plows and shit?
Oh yeah, it's a cold weather state. It's not like Georgia.
Like
we deal with snow here. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not like fucking like Sally's folks live in South Carolina,
right?
And they're from Massachusetts, so they know what the deal is. But they're like, yeah, we got like half an inch of snow, and like everything was shut down, and people were like couldn't fucking handle it,
losing their minds.
People were stuck on the highway for 16 hours.
Yeah, over a fucking half inch of snow, you fucking sneeze and the shit's gone. Like what?
I
remember that.
Snow is easy up here. It's the fucking ice. Black ice you can't fucking tell, or freezing fog, it instantly turns to ice, and it's like, oh, what you were driving
freezing
on is no
fog? Whoa. Pump the brakes, Mike. What the fuck is freezing fog?
Exactly what it sounds like.
So if you go into it to get like frostbite?
I suppose if you're in it long enough, maybe. It's very common over here.
So it's just fog, and when it hits pavement, it fucking turns everything to black ice.
No, nothing like that. It's just like when it's below freezing and there's fog out. I mean, it just like, I don't know how to explain it. It just makes
all that moisture from the
it makes everything super fucking slippery, and it's just you just got to be careful. It's hard to see into.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now,
go ahead.
Do you guys have, like, you personally, I imagine you have like a 4-wheel drive truck, right?
Yeah.
Do you just laugh at Dick?
Trucks.
Oh, you and the wife?
No, I have my K5 Blazer in the garage, and then I got my Tundra. But no, I'm
K5. Look at this motherfucker right here. What year is your K5?
84.
Jesus, Mike. That's a fucking ride.
It was actually the first fucking vehicle I ever fucking owned.
Really?
Put a lift on it. It barely fits in the garage. Right now it's just holding garden tools and shit. Took all the out. It started. Yep. It started as a project, and I'm like painted it all black and did a bunch of some minor work to the engine. My brother put a big 750 quad on it. Put headers in it, Edelbrock intake manifold, that kind of shit. And then I'm like, God, this thing's a fucking thirsty pig, 8 miles to the gallon damn near.
Yeah, you're right.
Then I got my Silverado, and then that was much better on gas. And then that thing just sat in the garage forever because it's like, God, it's such a pain in the ass to start it up. And I got to do a 30-point turn to get it out of the garage because it's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it's like, fuck it, it'll be fine right there. It's not costing me anything to keep it.
Right.
And then my damn Chevy check engine light was going on, fucking fuel pumps going out, fucking. I mean, it was on the downhill. My wife's like, we need to get you a new truck, like a brand new truck, and she had a actual hard time convincing me to spend that much money on a vehicle, but I never had a new truck before, so
Yeah, same.
it was cool. Yeah.
Well, it's nice. There comes a point in every vehicle's life where it's like, and I've been there more than fucking once with multiple vehicles where, you know, you're getting ready to leave in the morning, you got your keys in your hand, and you're like, please start today.
Yeah.
Please start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
You know,
Chevys are
like-
notorious for not wanting to start when it's cold out. Both my
Right.
Blazer and my Silverado, same thing. It burns like shit until it starts getting about 180 degrees, and then it's okay. But
Right. It evens out.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
Blazer
I did
actually,
this-
I have to keep my foot in the gas to keep it running, or it'll die
Oh, really?
until it
well,
gets warmed up. Yeah.
Well, that's carbureted. So, yeah, that makes sense. No, I mean, that was with my Dodge. I started having a bunch of stuff not going wrong, but it was like, oh, this needs to be replaced and that needs to be replaced. And, you know, it was just like, and I love that truck. It was a nice truck. It was a V8, you know, the thing fucking screwed. But Sally's like, she's like, you know, maybe you should think about, you know, trading in your truck while it still has some value. And I got the Bronco.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like,
a
okay,
ride too.
Yeah, no, I love it. For a four banger, dude, that thing screws.
Oh yeah.
You know,
They make
it's got a
powerful
6-speed.
small engines these days.
Well, it's got a turbo too. You know, so like, and I don't like I do when I'm driving back and forth to work. I don't take it out of fourth gear. You know, like I don't have to. You know, I take it on the highway. The first time Sally drove it, she's in fifth gear doing fucking 90.
Yeah.
That's fast for
Buried
a
it in-
fucking Bronco.
Dude, and it like for the tires that are on it, and the like, I was amazed when I took that for a you know the test drive because it's got, you know, beefier tires on it, you know, and I expected
Pretty
that,
loud when you
that
go on the road.
No, that's the thing. It's like super quiet and
not?
it's straight as an arrow. I was fucking
Oh,
shocked
nice.
because I had a CJ with 33s on it, and that thing, it sounded like, I don't know, fucking aliens were gonna probe you. You know, it just had that.
My Blazer's got 33 BF Goodrains on them right now, and that whoa. I mean, it's very loud going down the road. Plus the damn it.
That's how my
Flowmaster exhaust. I mean, you can't even have the radio on that truck. So fucking loud just driving.
My FJ was like that with the old tires that I had on it. Big, knobby, fucking mudding tires.
Yeah.
And the new ones that I got for it now, they're actually really, really, really quiet.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. It's really nice.
No, I mean that's a big thing. Like the tread is aggressive on the Bronco, but not overly aggressive, and I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, you start getting into these fucking super swampers and thornbirds and all kinds of shit.
Mhm.
And it's just it's like Mike says, it's like, don't even bother turning the fucking radio on because it's just too loud.
Mike, what are you working on tonight?
No, and I think
Brian's like, bring it back.
Yeah.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Mike, what are you working on tonight?
well, I finally managed to get the head on. I took a drill bit, and since Has for some reason doesn't like using all the same sockets and pegs for their heads, I got a drilling every time I want to swap out. So I finally got that on, and goofing around with this guy's stuff, painting, and maybe opening some Joe's.
Nice.
Nice.
What are you working on, Mr. Brink, on your birthday?
I'm gonna open up this Marley finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Jacob
got
Marley.
I got one.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I think they're really hitting their stride with that
I
line.
kind of regret getting one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there comes a point, especially with the oddball, goofball shit. Like, how are you going to display Jacob Marley? I mean, the customization. Like, I see a lot of people doing like pirate shit with the body, but like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just think he looks cool.
To be honest, with these figure obscuras, I mainly get them for the experience of opening and messing with a cool figure.
Yeah.
And
and
then,
you always get that surprise.
yeah,
You know, like
and but it's like the only ones that I would really care about displaying all the time right now would be Santa and the Headless Horseman. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the other ones, it's like I just kind of want to see what they're doing to push the envelope on their sculpts, and you know,
Yeah.
they do some interesting reuse with stuff. You know, with the mythic and cosmic reuse, it's like, oh, it makes sense to use this leg again or foot again or whatever. But like with
Right.
this figure obscura, it's like, oh wow, look at what they're doing here. So that's kind of cool. And plus the packaging's really premium and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, they're really well done.
Yeah.
I got the Monkey King. I think the only ones I skipped were Santa, and I skipped the Headless Horseman. I got Krampus. Krampus is actually in my office
Yeah.
because I got a bunch of Jesus
I got
freaks
both of those.
that work with.
Here,
So I
take a
just
look at
kinda
this
like-
guy.
And JD, how about you?
me, I am continuing to work on. Wait for it, people. I think we're back in business. We have an overhead cam.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, so I'm
Gravy
continuing
cam.
this. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's only been a
so I
year.
kind of have everything apart. Huh?
It's saying it's been a year since we had the overhead cam.
I know, right? So last time I kind of constructed this thing. This was for the turret. To kind of cover all that up. So now I'm like just trying to figure out how to get this together. I made like a little cover for the motor, for the engine.
That looks really. That's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah.
And I'll probably take a little break here and there and sand this.
I'm curious to see what you're doing with that, because you were
Oh yeah.
you were sanding it during figure banging
Uh-huh.
or something. So is he gonna surprise us with what that's for, or?
Yeah. I mean, I would think it's pretty obvious, but
Wait, hold on.
I think I can tell.
Vulture.
I think I.
Oh, I think I got it now. There is a vehicle that went in the air, and yeah, I could actually I could use one of those for my display. Yeah, I see what you're doing now.
So I'm just gonna fill all this in here and attach some.
It has like a nose on it though, right?
No, it just has like fins that protrude off of the front.
Oh yeah.
So I have these like bent ass helicopter blades, and I'm gonna put those because I can just.
So it's not what I thought it was.
It's not. I think it might not be what I think it was either.
Oh. Wow.
I thought it was gonna be the glider.
And
Remember that fucking thing?
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it now, and I think it is. But
What?
then again, maybe it's not.
What's your money on, Brian?
Well, I think
birthday boy.
I think there's two things. There's a glider that looks like, an actual like cloth glider, and then there's the mechanical one.
Well, it's
And
not the cloth one.
okay,
say that.
So there it is then. So then
It's gonna be a Cobra Fang.
Fang.
Gotcha. Okay, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. But I remember
now-
though,
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Matt.
because the other one was like, it was like one of their first vehicles, like quote unquote vehicles, right?
Yeah.
And it was like just a fucking thing you threw them around.
Oh no,
And they
no,
kinda
it's
like-
it's not the Fang. The Fang's the helicopter.
Oh, claw.
Claw.
Yeah, it had the little
Wow.
controls that came down, and it had a back peg, and you put the guy in there.
Yep.
You like kind of flew around.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I remember I lost a couple of Joes to that fucking glider thing.
There it is.
Like you fucking
Yeah,
fling the
that.
thing in the air and then. Yeah, yep.
So yeah, see, I thought it had like a long nose like this, but it's
Uh-uh.
got a little stub nose with two
Yep.
thingies.
What a shitty vehicle to go fight a war in.
What, that? The glider?
Yeah. Like, it's not like the glider, like you can kind of see because it's like, oh, we fucking, get deployed from a C-47 and we fucking glide into Cobra La or whatever the fuck. That thing's like it's like metal. It's got an engine on it,
Uh-huh.
but you're like just totally exposed.
It gets you there faster and not as quiet.
I guess. But like some dickhead with a fucking 30-30 just fucking blasts you in the guts.
Well, would you rather have just this?
A parachute.
Yeah, but at least no one's gonna hear you coming. Like that thing makes noise. Like it's like wah, wah. Like they're not gonna hear that. Yeah, it's like a fucking jet engine on you, shoved up your asshole,
Yeah.
and it fires
well,
missiles.
Right up the pooper.
I think it would be great for infiltration.
I don't.
Uh-huh.
It's too loud. And then you got fucking missiles, so like you fire a missile and you just get that fucking backwash all in your grill piece.
Dude, I don't know. You've never flown one of these. You don't know how it works.
Dude, okay, Brian, you're right there. You're right. I've never flown one, nor has any other human on the face of the earth, but okay. But how does a missile
good,
work,
Matt.
Brian?
That's really good. I did. Okay.
No, he got me. He got me. I know when
that's a
Brian
toy.
gets me good, and
I thought
you're
that
gonna
was a real
fire a
guy.
fucking missile just hanging out?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
That
Maybe-
seems like a
maybe-
terrible idea.
Maybe the missiles
Probably.
have like some kind of weird nozzle on them so that they don't. create
A
lot
nozzle's gonna fix your face from getting burnt the fuck off.
Of... Well, look.
Come
maybe
on,
you
Brian.
Wear a helmet. Maybe you wear a helmet.
You're a man
like
of
this guy.
reason.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's not getting his face burned off.
Yeah, because he hasn't fired the missile yet, Brian.
No, maybe it's.
Oh,
because-
he's wearing a metal face.
Yeah. See. It's not getting-
Yeah,
And he's going up there in a 3-piece suit.
yeah. It's just a bad look. It was one of those cool vehicles that were like on the super cheap side.
Yeah.
You remember there were like different tiers of vehicles.
Well, it's gonna
Yep.
be
You
great.
had your
For
like
classifieds.
$20 thing, or the like $5 packs, $10
Yep.
packs, $15.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and they all, like you had like the Vamp, and
Yeah.
that's that size. And then you went up to like a tank, and then you got even bigger, and it was like just exponentially bigger. What about those play sets? Do you guys remember those?
Yeah. I have the Cobra bunker,
Mm-hmm.
the communication tower. It wasn't a tower. It was more like it was like a barrier, but it was shaped all weird.
Yeah, I remember it was like a little gate. It like just came with like a little gate.
Oh yeah. The Checkpoint Alpha.
Yeah.
I made a diorama of that, like
Nice.
a 1/12 scale diorama.
Yeah, this was before classified was even a thing.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. And Mike built the tower that kind of was reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
I didn't never like the tower because I felt like you put more than one Joe in there. It was a little close, little close.
Tight.
Little, yeah, more than a little bit.
You're
not
within
wrong, because
Heine kissing distance.
I was planning on putting like 6 dudes in that one, and it's like 2 is comfortable. Like,
yeah, right.
Which 2 are
like
there?
Well, that's the thing, you put more than 2 guys and you're like firing like any kind of like rapid fire weapon. It's like you're just burying that dude in fucking spent shot casings.
Mountain of fucking brass inside there. That shit's hot too when it hits you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Fucking quick kicks up there with no fucking shirt and shoes on. That fucking
you motherfuckers, aim that somewhere.
It's too hot. Well, that was a fucking deployment issue. Why do you put the martial artist guy in a fucking tower?
In the snow.
Yeah, that's
yeah. And this motherfucker's out here in the snow with no shoes on, no shirt.
Here's JD's checkpoint.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. It's fucking awesome.
I still have
look,
it.
This is when JD had to make his own Joes because 6-inch Joes didn't exist.
That's right.
That was the olden times, kids.
Uh-huh.
The olden times. The time before.
That thing was so
I
fun.
always hated quick kick. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Yeah, that's all right. You're allowed.
Quick kick was one of those Joes that I got him and I was just like, this guy sucks. And he was always my sack. Him and Chuckles. Chuckles never lasted long.
I love Chuckles. I'm very sad that I missed the Chuckles.
I'm sure it's going to get a regular release.
Yeah, but it won't have the extra head. I want the beat up head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because who doesn't want to punch Chuckles in the fucking mouth?
Right. Throw him in some handcuffs. And
Chuckles.
I remember I bought the Chuckles figure just to get the his gun because he had a shoulder holster and no other Joe had that. Like you put it on him and it would hold the gun. And there were very few Joes that like their equipment like was actually on body.
Yeah, like it actually stored on the body.
Yeah, like very few.
Get my finger.
I don't know. Chuckles was always one who took one for the team, so to speak. He never. I don't think he ever really made it out alive, to be honest with you.
It's your world.
It is my world.
Chuckles
and Quick Kick.
They didn't make it.
They never made it. Never made it.
So, okay, here's one. What would be your favorite vehicle?
Ooh.
Rattler.
Rattler?
Hands down.
Okay.
I got 2 that I fucking love.
Okay.
That the Tomahawk.
Okay.
The Tomahawk. I fucking love that thing. I just thought it was so cool. It had such like Vietnam like like Huey kind of vibes, even though it
Yeah.
wasn't.
A Chinook.
Like I just thought I thought that thing was so cool. And then I hate to admit it, but I loved Sergeant Slaughter's fucking Warthog.
Oh, the triple T tank.
No, his Warthog. It was a tank, and you could put like 4 guys in the back. It had 2 like ridiculous yellow missiles on it. I think it was the Warthog, and it was tracked, but it was amphibious. It was really weird looking, and I Sergeant Slaughter I just threw in the fucking trash can because I was like, fuck this guy.
You didn't like Sergeant
But yeah,
Slaughter?
Oh,
I
that
ju- yeah, that thing.
that.
I don't know, like the thing's so
Oh,
fucking ugly
yeah.
looking,
Looks
and like
a coat.
the back would pop, the back doors popped open, and you could put like 4 guys in there. Yeah, you could put 4 guys in there.
Like a personnel carrier almost.
Yeah, and that was-
fun. Looks fun.
Yeah.
pretty
No,
cool.
it was, and that was like
I like
always like I put my fucking squad in there.
You can put people up here in the front and put a bunch of
Yep.
people back here.
What?
I could hear Matt through your headphones as I was walking out. That's right.
Yelling.
Thanks.
I miss you guys. I'm coming in a second.
Okay. Chan will be here in a minute.
Cool.
All right.
But
Yeah, I
this
would
is,
put-
This is fun. This is a great.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Did it float? Did you put it in the bathtub?
No, I didn't really fuck with. That wasn't my shit. You know, it probably did, but I never put stuff in the tub. You know, it's like, I'm gonna play with this fucking tank with my fucking ding dong.
Fucking little kid wang hanging out. Fucking-
Yeah, exactly. Bald as a fucking chicken. I never got that. Like, I was never a big like, I'm gonna play with my toys in the bathtub. Like, what? I'm in here to do a job, get clean, and get the fuck out of there.
Even
Yeah,
when
that
you
was
No, it
my
was
dad
cool.
was like,
years old?
you two don't be fucking around, take a bath and hurry up and get out. If you're not fucking clean by the time I come back, you're both getting your asses whipped. Okay. So
Okay.
it was not playtime when we took a bath.
Yep, it was fucking assholes and elbows, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check this out. They had chairs underneath.
Yep.
And then the
Huh.
spot there. Oh. that's-
Oh wow.
I just remember it being super cool, but not a lot of people remember it or like had it.
Yeah, I don't remember
I
that.
remember it after seeing the pictures.
Right.
I never had it.
Yeah, so it was that and the Tomahawk. I love the Tomahawk because you could put a bunch of dudes in there
Yeah.
and you fucking airdrop them and shit. It had a ton of missiles. Well, what about you? What about yours, JD? What was your favorite?
So I'm kind of like you, where I have a couple favorite.
Yep.
Of course, the Hiss tank was always one of my favorites.
Gotcha.
I never had a Tomahawk growing up. But like I really liked that design.
Mm-hmm.
But my like all-time favorite was the fucking Havoc.
Yeah,
Havoc.
that's one of
Which
mine.
one was that?
Nice.
That was the weird one with where the guys laid down in it and had
Oh,
the
no shit.
hovercraft on the back.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think my cousin
You-
had this.
Flipped up.
Really?
I think he did. It looks really familiar to me.
Hey,
Hi.
Chan, how you doing?
Hi, Chan.
Hi,
Chan.
guys. Hi. Hey. How's it going?
It's got some He-Man vibes. If
Yeah,
I'm
a
being
little bit.
totally honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit of mask, maybe.
and
I
see
don't know.
like,
Yeah.
and this thing was like a hover pod, and it parked in the back here.
Yep.
And-
Yeah, didn't it shoot out, Brian?
yeah.
Well, no, it didn't shoot. You
No,
this
the
lifted out and then this was hinged, and then this just you just pulled it out.
Yeah,
hand.
so like
This
those two
looks
flaps
super
hinged to the
familiar.
side. There you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, could that thing
Yeah.
fly, or did it just?
go.
This
The
this-
hovercraft
yeah,
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like a little mini tank kind of thing.
Ah,
Sort of, you know.
another death machine.
You gotta have the
But-
mini tanks to go with the big tanks, you know. It's
Yeah,
But
no,
it-
you're not
but
wrong.
It's funny. I always remember this being a lot bigger, but seeing how big this is now,
Yeah.
I have convinced myself that this is not the next HasLab, but the HasLab after.
Oh, I mean that's a
You
Well,
think
the next
so?
next one's gonna
I-
be Cobra.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a Cobra vehicle the next.
I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
got enough play.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
I think it does.
You
I mean,
think
it has,
so?
It has like removable parts. It has a whole like.
No, but I
other
mean, like, it's
vehicle.
not like as iconic.
I mean that's a good possibility.
Well, it's either that or they
It's got a
do,
lot
like,
of playability, though.
an iconic tank like a Marauder or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, like a
Bridge-
Mauler.
Bridge layer. Yeah.
Mauler, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Mauler.
I'm sorry, and if this offends somebody, go fuck yourself. But if the bridge layer is your favorite GI Joe vehicle, you are a fucking dickhead.
Oh man.
Aw. Those
Look
Your
at that,
favorite
yes.
vehicle.
I know my cousin had that. I know he did.
My
I have
brother had
I have a
it,
green
Hey,
one upstairs.
and it's just like the dumbest fucking thing. It's like, okay, like, all right, like we're picking vehicles, like you go back and forth and like you have your lineup. Like you're like Tomahawk, all right, Mauler, bam, his tank, bam, bridge layer. What?
What?
Aw.
I'm not wrong. Like
Scott
sorry,
said it's the only vehicle he wants for his Joes. That's it. That's the only
What?
one he
The
wants.
bridge layer?
Yep, that's correct.
who?
Scott in the chat. You guys
That's
not
all
talking
he
in my
wants is the
chat?
fuck-
Come on.
That's all he wants is the bridge layer?
The only vehicle
Come-
he wants for his Joes. That's what he says.
Come on, Scott, you're better than that. Look at they're all exposed and shit.
But what if Cobra's
Not
on the other
really.
side of the river? I mean, come on.
I mean, you're just as exposed in the Mauler or an Angel.
Yeah, but like I feel like you can't duck down like, oh shit, incoming fire while I'm laying this dumbass bridge.
Yeah, but
That's
you won't
weirdly
you won't get
specific.
wet, but you
Yeah.
won't
No,
get
you
wet
won't
if it
get wet. I'll
rains.
give you that.
Scott says he doesn't collect Joes. He was joking.
Oh.
Okay, Scott, good.
I hate to
Well, I
say
feel
it,
like
but
the-
I like the bridge layer.
You don't have to like,
It's
but
not
is
my
it your favorite, Mike?
It's not my favorite.
Is it
but I
even in the
like it.
top 5? Is it
No.
even in the top 5?
No.
That's all I'm saying. Like you can
But I
like
do
the
like
bridge
it.
layer.
So why don't
But,
we
like,
get
that's
back
not-
to talking about things that we do like?
Yeah. Okay.
What
The
do we
question was, what was your favorite? So I answered. Matt answered.
Mm-hmm.
Who else
Matt.
needs to answer?
Matt think the Havoc doesn't have play. I think the Havoc has a lot of play.
I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Oh.
can participate, guys, because I didn't really mess with Joe's that much when I was younger.
That's okay.
It was mostly my cousin. I hung out with him. He had all the cool boy toys, you know.
Yeah. It's not so much that I don't think it has play, like playability or whatever. I just don't think it's like as iconic as the HasLab has to be. You know what I mean?
That's me.
Like I think you're gonna see a Rattler and I think you're gonna see a Sky Striker. That's my pick for
Eh,
Sky Striker would be insanely large. I
yes.
just
yeah,
don't
but
think
so would a Rattler.
I would be more.
I'd make.
I
it
would be
up.
less surprised if it was like a conquest.
The spaceship?
No. Help me out, Brian. The conquest. It was a jet.
Yeah, it was the one with the reverse
Oh, is it the
wing.
one with
Yeah,
the
back-
forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, the front
Backward
swept
wing.
wings.
Oh, like Cyclonus.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they're coming to a real, like, there's only so many things that are going to fit in that size pocket that people are willing to pay for.
So Matt, just FYI, someone's making a Sky Striker in classified scale, that's how fucking big it is.
My God.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
they made a fucking Unicron. Like,
But that's a Unicron is scales to chug, and if and the thing is, Unicron, you don't have to put figures in it, and technically Unicron's too small. Do you think they would just make
I'm
a
just-
Sky Striker that's super small that no one can fit in it?
no,
gonna
no.
say-
What I'm
hold
saying,
on.
it
Black Series made the TIE Fighter. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't go well for them though either.
It didn't.
It
So
ended up on clearance.
I hope they learned
Well,
their
these-
lesson, but
These fucking
maybe-
Joe guys are out of their fucking
Yes,
tits.
they are.
Yeah.
They are
Because
crazy.
there's only so many vehicles
I'm
that,
one of
like,
them. I'm one.
yeah, no shame in that game.
No.
But there's only so many vehicles that you can rationally and reasonably,
And-
have.
And I believe that, like, in their live streams, they've joked around, like, yeah, no, we're not making a goddamn Sky Striker.
Really?
Yeah, it'd just be ridiculous.
Well, even the
they
tanks would be kind of fucking ridiculous too, though.
Well,
think they
hey,
should
look,
stick
it
to
worked for
smaller
the his tank.
vehicles.
I mean,
Yeah, but his
and
tank
like I
wasn't
said,
like.
that Havoc isn't that much bigger than the his tank. The Snowcat isn't that much bigger
Yeah,
than
I
his
think
tank or
Yeah.
Snowcat's
you're right.
Snowcat's a good option.
And
I
also,
like the Snowcat idea. That's a good
they've
idea.
hinted that
Yeah.
there might be more
Yeah.
vehicles at retail, specifically like how this Vamp goes. I mean,
I mean, they better. They're like, if you look at the Vamp, if you look at the product shots for it, like the photographs, they literally, there's a ferret in one of them. You can see.
Oh, the four-wheeler.
Yeah.
I mean the Ferret's nice and small. It goes in
It
like
is.
that Ram cycle and
Yep.
whatever else.
That would
Like
be
a Fang
awesome.
would be cool. But going back to my favorite vehicles,
Yes.
I mean, his tank was the one I wanted.
Yep.
I love the
Really?
Havoc. Yeah. And my only other one would be an Awe Striker, but
Ooh.
because I liked it as a kid. It had the suspension and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, the R Striker was awesome. It had the suspension and the front end.
Yep.
The only thing it was missing was a trailer hitch. I like to tow things.
With your doom buggy across the sand.
That's right. I just like
Yeah.
to shit. But but the Vamp that they're putting out has suspension in it and stuff like that. So that's gonna scratch my itch.
I got the
so-
Dragonfly, and I think I'm tapping out on Joe vehicles.
Yep.
And I'm getting real picky with this. Like, I'm not buying everything anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't even really getting the good guys. I'm just.
You were just getting
picking up-
Cobra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scarlets and Cobras.
Scarlets and Cobras. But I have picked up some good guys recently because they're $10. So I'm picking up all the $10 good guys. Because in 2 years when that Havoc comes, I want to put figures with it. So,
Okay.
He's preparing himself for the inevitable.
Mhm.
At least you know. It's good.
All right.
I just don't remember that
Ross
being
is
super
supplying lots of
popular.
custom powder.
Like, I didn't have a Havoc. My cousins didn't have a Havoc, and they had damn near everything.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
so-
Ash.
Ash
need a
Bailey says
crowdfunded
crowdfunded
jetpack.
jetpack jump with flash. I don't know what that means exactly.
It's it's just the jetpack that comes with oh man.
That Stalker used to tool around on.
Yeah, but they gave you the jump packs with the oh my god, the steel core guys.
Yeah.
Like that 2-pack, you get the jump pack with those, just not the pad.
Right.
And also check out Gridiron Studios.
Mhm.
They have one that I'm very interested in getting.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Here, I just happened to pull it up here.
Ah.
Because I need something else to go with my his tank with all these damn figures that
Is
I
it
have
this one?
for it. Oh, hold on.
Is it this one, bro?
Whoa.
Mike may already have it.
Let me
Let me
see,
see.
Mike. Put it up at the camera again.
I
I
believe
think
so.
that you are looking at a different one.
Oh.
They've got
Is it?
2 of them there.
Oh, is it this one then?
Yeah, the one you had a stand that came with, that's a different one, but it's almost the same thing.
This one here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's a different
How does
one.
Gridiron Studios get away with like all that fucking trademark infringement?
There isn't any trademark.
Yeah.
They're just making shit.
Yeah, but like the guns,
They're just making shit that looks like shit.
What,
That's
like
all.
Smith and Wesson?
like there's some shit. It's like that's a fucking M&P. Like they're like, it's not even.
Yeah.
Like
but
they're
I'm-
not trying to hide
I want this for
Yeah.
my ice tank display because I need.
Dude, you
figures
know how
in the
many
middle.
people are fucking making copies of fucking AR-15s and fucking AK-47s?
it. Right.
Good luck trying to
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
stop that fucking show.
Yeah, I get that, but that's more like a 1911 or whatever. But there's some stuff where it's like, Jesus, like I hope fucking H&K doesn't like, or I guess it doesn't matter. It's just
Yeah, I
wild to me that
I don't feel like any of those companies really. They
care.
don't really. Yeah, I don't think they really go after anybody for any sort of infringement. Because
Yeah,
like, you think about all the action figures that do come with guns. You know, like
What about
right. But if
G.I.
you look
Joe?
at
They
even
fucking got all that
like,
shit too.
Mhm.
yeah, but you look
yeah,
at the GI Joe stuff, and it's very like, I guess if you don't fuck with guns, you wouldn't notice. But it's very generic. You know what I mean? Like
mhm.
some of the
They've got very
Gridiron stuff
specific guns as far as I can tell.
for
Like they got
the
the
Joes.
M60. Yeah. All their shit's very specific.
Yeah, but I guess.
I don't think
It's
you need a
just as
do you need
I mean,
a
what-
license to make a
gridirons.
weapon. Yeah.
They do have some like space age shit
know.
they kind of throw in there, but I mean,
357 with a fucking
Giant ass scope.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the gun the Terminator had, right?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, he didn't have a revolver though. It was a magnum.
Oh no, yeah, his was like a 40
A
caliber.
red dot from 1980.
Yeah.
yeah.
It took a fucking car battery to run that motherfucker. No,
Or a
Well, I get
Terminator.
what you're saying, Matt, but they do make. I mean, in my opinion, they make almost the best representation of those weapons. I mean, they're
no,
fucking,
I'm not knocking them. Like I bought their shit. Like I like it. It's good stuff. I'm just like, whoa. Like I guess these gun manufacturers don't give a fuck. They're just like, oh, whatever, or they're just not even in tune to it. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
think it's
Making enough
probably a
money.
little
They're
from
such a
column
small.
A.
They're such
They
a
prob-
small company, though. I mean, it wouldn't even be on their radar.
On the
I mean, you'd have
radar.
to look at
Yeah.
a massive fucking toy company doing that kind of shit.
And also,
Well, that's why I
like
think
fucking-
the Hasbro.
But what difference does it make? They're not making small guns for toys. I mean,
No, they
if
don't give a
if
fuck.
anything, it's free advertising.
Yeah, but they just want their slice of the
And they all
pie
say-
too.
They all say gridiron on
I think
them.
they're doing
I-
well. Yeah.
I mean, they're not saying this is a Colt AR-15 or a Smith and Wesson.
Right.
It's, you know, it's obviously the same gun, but you know, they're not
Right.
saying, "Look, this is the gun."
Right. Well, it's also too like there are certain styles. Like how many gun manufacturers make an AR-15? Like fucking thousands, right? Same thing with an AK. But like a Desert
Yeah.
Eagle, is like, you know it when you see it. You know what I mean? Like there's no like there's only Desert Eagle. You know, there's not like Desert
Oh,
Falcon.
Like, this is the experience that you pay for with these.
Yeah, 100%.
Look at
That
that
looks
art.
beautiful, man.
With a diorama, like I have my Krampus on my filing cabinet at work with his fucking Christmas diorama,
That looks
Yep.
awesome.
and I'm probably gonna just leave him there all year round.
Yep. And then obviously, you know, they have Nate March just make all this shit. Is great.
Mhm.
What a talented dude.
Yeah, he was on Jeremy's
Yeah,
show
he does
today.
beautiful artwork.
I was listening to them before the show started. It was pretty cool.
While you were eating your soup, your birthday soup.
You had
No,
birthday soup?
I did not. I don't know what the
Oh.
hell Matt's talking about.
Well, you said you were feeling poorly.
I was.
So I just imagine you like with your feet in hot water in your recliner, like covered in a shawl, like kind of shivering, like warming your hands up on some, like I'm going to say chicken noodle because that's the kind of guy you seem like. You know, with it over your head and you're like kind of shivering, like, oh, I hope I feel better.
Brian
I
seems
got to
more-
do the show.
I mean, chicken noodle's great and all, but I think
Well,
there's
what
some
kind
more
of soup?
spice there. I think there's some more spice there than just chicken noodle, man. Come on.
Well, I think when Brian's sick, he just goes with it old reliable. He doesn't get jiggy with it. Like you're not gonna see him get like into some orzo shit.
No, he's just boiling hot dogs
And drinking the water?
Yep.
Ew, no. Why you guys gotta pick on Brian on his birthday? Knock it off.
That's fucking.
We're not
that's
picking
fucked
on-
up.
We're not picking on him.
Yuck.
I've boiled hot dogs in chicken soup before.
Wow.
Oh, Brian, that's decadent.
That's something else.
How did that turn out?
All the
It
white
was good.
meats.
The soup had additional flavor. Was all.
How were the hot
Saltier.
dogs?
They were just normal. I mean,
They were just
Did they
hot
have
dogs.
like a little chickeny twang?
maybe. But
That's-
I eat regular chicken soup on the regular.
Do you guys boil your noodles for like homemade macaroni and cheese? Do you boil them in chicken broth? I do.
I mean, you definitely could. I would.
I do.
There's some credibility to that. Like in like a bouillon almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Instead
could
of
get
just-
down with that.
Instead of just salt or just
That
water,
sounds like a good
you know.
idea.
Yeah,
use
I like
chicken
that.
broth.
Tasty.
So I got a whisper right now.
Shh.
Are you guys
Mhm.
ready?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead.
So the girls are going to South Carolina on Friday.
Whoa.
So this is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do while they're gone.
Uh-oh.
I am gonna make nachos
What?
with Doritos.
Stop it.
Do you
No,
think that's
you're not.
wild?
I think
Is
that's
that-
pretty. That's getting jiggy with it.
That is getting jiggy with it. It's almost getting as jiggy with it if I had hot dogs and chicken noodle soup.
You
Yep.
should
And
try
then
that.
ate
I
both
bet
of
that's
them.
good. I bet that's good.
You know what? I love fucking with Brian because it's fun. But like I doff my cat to that one because that's kind of good. I like that.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Yep.
I wanted soup and I wanted a hot dog. So I was like, oh, you know what? There it goes.
I'm just gonna dirty one pot.
Hey,
That's right.
Genius, Brian. Genius. So I'm gonna do the Dorito thing while they're gone.
do it. I want pictures. Come on, man.
I'll
Show
put
it
them
off.
in Realm of Cooks.
Realm of
I'll-
Cooks,
I'll-
man. Show it off.
I'll
So
show
the
it off.
interesting thing, Matt, is like I never make nachos at home unless I'm gonna do something easy with like just queso dip or something because
Hmm.
it's a lot of ingredients to prepare, and then then I'm sure it's great, but like that's something I always get while I'm out.
So
Yeah,
My
but you
question
gotta
to
be.
you is, are you gonna prep all this stuff
Oh
and
my.
have nachos like once a day while they're away?
I mean, that's not a terrible idea because if you make everything, you're like meal prepping. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
only thing you have to do is spread out some chips on a pizza pan and sprinkle all the shit on it and throw it in the oven for like 10 minutes. You're good.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah,
a
but
quick,
you gotta
easy
prepare
dinner.
all the shit.
That's how. That's
Yep.
You gotta
that's-
cut all the vegetables. Are
You're
you doing
meal prepping.
chili?
Dude,
man. Like all these
Brian.
athletes. You're meal prepping.
So a lot of times, like when I meal prep, I do like most of my meal prep on Sunday. And I'm like not trying to brag. I'm not trying to fucking flex, but I have some knife skills, dude. Like I worked in a kitchen, like chopping up a tomato. Like that's fucking. It's easy. you know, for me. You know, I got a nice sharp knife that I like, fits right in my. The prep isn't so. A lot of times when we do nachos at home, it's because we have like an overabundance of chili.
Mhm.
So we just turn the chili, like it's like everybody's kind of fucking sick of just bowls of chili, which I don't understand, but
Me
whatever.
either.
Yeah, that's blasphemy.
And so we'll make like sometimes we'll make nachos. But I'm gonna do the straight. I'm gonna do the meat, do the beans. I'm gonna get crazy with it, and I'm just gonna use a bag of fucking Doritos as my chips.
Can I tell you guys that something very dangerous happened over the last 3 days?
Oh no!
Yeah. So, I'll say 4 days.
Is it about nachos?
It's about chili.
Oh,
All right. Well,
did you?
I before you go into your story, Chan, Matt,
Okay.
the reason why I make a big deal out of this is because I don't have leftover chili just hanging around. Be like, oh, let's have nachos tonight. Just as FYI. I would
Well,
have to make the chili.
Brian, I wish I could mail food. I really do,
Mhm.
because
I'm not a fan of chili, to be honest. So
What?
Really?
I
Why?
don't like diced
Oh.
up tomatoes. Like
Mm.
I gotta be in the mood. is
That's
all.
fair.
And also chili many times contains onions, so I usually skip it.
That's fair.
You can't even taste them, man.
Except for that one time when you bite into one and then you throw up right in front of everybody.
No.
Oh, that sounds
Continue,
terrible.
Chan. Talk about your interesting thing that happened about you had a sausage king and queen, if I remember correctly.
It was just, I cooked some sausage. I chopped up some sausage for the chili. There's sausage in the chili.
Yep,
That's a
Uh-huh.
thing. That's definitely a
it
thing.
is.
I found out that a fun thing to do is you can just get like really inexpensive sausage that's not super flavored and just sprinkle all kinds of lovely seasonings on them when they're sliced and then put it in the broiler and it just pushes everything. It's just great. It's fun. Anyway, I made chili. I do
Yep.
like to make chili. I don't do
I just
terrible
ate
with
a
chili.
big bowl of it.
I do okay with
Delicious.
chili. Most of the time, if I use ingredients people don't like, they can't even tell they're in there because I cook
Yep.
everything to death.
Mm-hmm.
And it just dissolves in it.
Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to do chili and soup and stuff like that. But yeah, I made chili on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
We're down to the last bowl of chili. Finally,
Yep.
I made a monster pot. But
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do chili, do chili.
do it, yeah, do the big one. You know, do the whole
Yeah,
thing.
like don't make like little fucking servings like a dickhead.
No, I used to make chili
Don't be
and just
pussyfooting.
and I'd freeze it, you know. You freeze
You're
it, you got
right.
extra, you freeze it, you got it later, you know. I do the same
Yep.
thing with soup. It's a thing.
Yep.
But then JD's mom made pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day. And that's not very like chili. This is dangerous territory. Like chili and then pork and sauerkraut.
You're looking at poo poo caca time.
That's a dangerous combination of
That's too much roughage for you. That's too much roughage for your butthole.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on there. You know, you wake up and you got the gurgly belly thing going on, and it's like, what did I do to myself? You know.
And then you think you're gonna fart, and you're scared.
Do not second guess a fart. Never.
You're scared.
Never gamble.
Never do that. Don't.
Never
You know,
fart.
You're in your white tracksuit,
It's a bad
and you just
idea.
think it's gonna be a little
It's gonna be
burpler,
right? You're sitting in your
and then you
brand
draw
Porsche.
mud.
Yeah, it's bad. Bad news. Bad news.
Yeah, it's bad. That's a lot for your gut biome to.
It is. I will say that I didn't think about the fact that like the traditional thing is to do the pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day. When I made the chili, I just wanted to make chili. You know, sometimes
It's because it's delicious, Jan.
It is, and I make beautiful chili. It's very
Oh,
colorful.
that's-
you know,
So
I bet
nice.
you do. And the
Chili.
thing is like I have chili leftovers. I make fucking I make myself a chili omelet.
that's a great idea. Oh man,
Fucking chili
Fun.
dogs.
Yeah.
You have some. You got some leftover chili. You do chili dogs. You do
cheese
fucking
fries.
yeah. It's
I mean,
now. How do you guys feel about beans in chili?
Yes.
I have no problem with beans. I think beans are a magical fruit.
That's like
the
the
more
main
you eat, the more
ingredient.
you toot.
Yeah.
It's important
Well,
to have the
so
beans.
I heard conventional chili does not. It's like all
that's
meat.
right. If you're from Tejas, like you don't talk about putting no beans in your chili.
Hmm.
It's
like
kind of
chunks.
blasphemy.
Like it's like chunks of meat.
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
it's like
that.
Alton
don't-
Brown taught me
I
that.
don't know if I've ever had chili that didn't have beans in it.
Yeah.
If you've had a chili cheese dog, you've had chili that didn't have beans in it. Because standardly, a chili cheese dog comes with no beans on it. It's
That's
all meat.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you look at like Texas recipes for chili, it doesn't have beans. The reason why people added beans is because if you didn't have a lot of money, like
You
you
need
Beans are
add
cheap
beans,
some
protein.
sort of filler.
yeah,
Yeah.
you add beans, and it's gonna take on that flavor. It's gonna pair with it really well. But like chili purists will be like, "There's beans in there. That's not chili. That's like
I don't give a
soup
shit.
or whatever." So
Suck my purist big toe. I don't give a shit. I make
yeah,
my
no,
chili
I don't
pretty.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I like to
I
put
like
good
it.
stuff in it.
I agree, Chan.
I want that shit to
Yeah,
be
no,
colorful. I use all the
yep,
colored beans. I use all the colors of the carrots. Because I put carrots in it. Because then you don't have to put sugar.
carrots.
Yes, yes.
Makes
I
it
roast-
nice
All right.
and sweet.
I roast them in the oven with seasonings after they're
Yep.
sliced, so they cook down completely, and then all that sweetness that's in the carrots goes in the chili, and it balances
No
out
shit.
the heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I like my chili to have heat, but not. Some people have sensitive palates, so you mix that sweet in there, and it kind of levels it out enough that you get the kick and you get the sweet. And it's
See,
really
the-
good.
That's why I put corn in some of my
I
hotter
do put corn in
dishes,
it too.
because
I
it
roast.
makes it right. It balances that out.
Yeah.
By the way, Chan, I was trying to look up this traditional thing that you eat on New Year's that you talked about because I couldn't remember what you said on Monday night because I
Pork
was
and
going to make
sauerkraut.
that something about the title of tonight's show since it's all
Oh.
food related. So I Googled traditional things to eat on New Year's Day, and pork and sauerkraut came up in any of my
Are
things.
you serious?
Wow.
Is that
So
some?
I
Because
think
that's some
you're-
straight
I think-
Pennsylvania shit.
yeah, maybe.
It might be a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. It might. I don't know. It could. There's a very good
100%.
possibility. Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that at all. I mean,
And when you
There's-
say pork, what do you mean?
yeah, like a tenderloin. Like
Okay.
you roast a tenderloin and then you put it in a pot with sauerkraut and let everything cook and fall apart together.
I've never eaten sauerkraut in my life.
It's
You're,
it's
It's
good.
gross.
I like it.
I fucking love it. That's
I-
how.
I-
That's how me and
it's-
Pinkerton bonded.
I think it's great shit. I think it's good stuff. It's good for you. It's fermented. Fermented
Yep.
foods are really good for you. I've been eating it my whole life. You know, my aunt used to just like take a bunch of sauerkraut and put hot dogs in it, and that was like lunch.
Yep.
You know, that's
Yep.
just a thing. You know, and I'm kind
I
of
like it
gross
on-
like that. If I go
I like it on
someplace-
French fries.
I'll eat
No.
a kraut dog. I'm not a big hot dog person, but if there's chili or kraut, I will eat a hot dog, and that's how I'll eat it.
Yep, kraut and onions
Uh-huh.
with a nice spicy mustard. Get that French's bullshit out of
little
here.
relish, just a little.
I'm not a relish guy, but I'm not
I
hating
only-
on it.
I only like dill relish. I don't like sweet relish.
So I have a question, Chance. Since you're the baker in the house,
I do love to bake. What's up?
what if I'm making a dill bread?
hmm
What kind of dough would I make?
Oh, you would probably want just like a standard white bread or a sourdough. I would think sourdough. Would
So it would
good
be
with dill.
it would be sort of a dildo.
Yeah, it would be. Listen to this guy. Look, here, you guys, you're missing all the fun in here.
He was waiting for that one.
These
Yeah,
are my chat
I
buddies.
I was lining it up.
There's
Dildo.
all my chat friends out there. Come on, man, pitch in.
They're
Everybody go to
probably.
bed?
I gotta go to bed. I gotta
What are
be
you
up at
talking
fucking.
about?
I gotta be up at fucking 4:30 tomorrow, and then I gotta move wood all day. Because these fucking dickhead. Yeah, make the cripple do it.
Aren't we supposed to get snow on Saturday? Come on, man.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow. Yep. That just means I'll be running a fucking plow truck.
Is that fun? My dad used to run a plow truck.
It's fun for like the first 7 hours. But like it gets to a point where you're in a plow truck and it's like I've been plowing 30 hours before.
Yeah.
And like
that's some fucking stamina right there.
That's some stamina for sure.
Well, like not 30 hours straight, but it's like
30 seconds.
Yeah, like you fucking, it's like there's a little lull in the storm and you find a place to just dip off for like, half hour or whatever, and you take a little fucking cat nap. But I would, before a big storm, I would get like 8 monsters, 3 packs of cigarettes. What else did I get? A couple 5-hour energies.
Yeah.
And I'd just be ripping butts and fucking chugging Monster like it was my job.
I remember would like to drive a plow truck. I think I would fucking enjoy that shit.
It's fun, but after the first time you hit a fucking manhole cover that's a little bit too above grade,
yeah,
they wha-bam!
Right.
You're like, oh shit! Now I'm awake again. I think I just fucking had sauerkraut and chili.
Yeah,
sauerkraut in my pants.
In my pants. Sauerkraut and chili in my pants.
No, it's fun, but it like after what like there were times during some of the storms I was on where it's just like I just want this to fucking stop. Please God, just fucking stop snowing. Yeah. I'm so fucking tired.
Sure. I don't doubt it at all.
But I think everyone should run a plow truck at least once.
I think it sounds like a good time. Like I said, my dad did it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, like
that's cool.
For a long time, like I would get laid off in the winter, and then I'd get a gig plowing it, and typically it was cash. Nice. So I'd be, shh, don't tell the IRS. But I would collect unemployment, and then I would get paid cash to fucking run a plow truck.
Nice, that's cool. That's really cool.
And there were times, literally, there were certain winters where it was real snowy, where I made more money on unemployment and running a plow truck than I did working my real job.
Sometimes it works out that way. You're lucky. That's good.
But they're like, people don't do the under the table shit. There's too much liability. The tax man, God forbid if I fucking ever hit somebody in the plow truck. I'm like, oh, this dude doesn't work for us. It'd just be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And with that fucking little story, I am going to go to bed, guys and gals.
Do you want to see this picture I'm working on real quick?
Yes, I do. Because that other one you did of JD and his Broheim was amazing.
Thank you.
Right?
That was beautiful.
I'm working on pictures of dogs for friends. So this first one is a friend of ours whose dog passed away this past summer.
Oh, he's kind of scary.
Oh, wow.
He's got the big googly eyes going.
He looks like a blue healer almost.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy. Just wait.
Nice.
It'll look better once I get some more
awesome.
in.
My brother had to put his dog down the Friday before Christmas.
No.
Oh
man.
And then this is one I just started. It's not as far along.
Oh, look at that nice cute. Boy.
That's awesome.
Thanks. I'm working on it. We're getting there. I'm getting stuff on paper, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working hard.
You're making moves, Chan.
Thanks.
Making moves.
This is the year
Keep
I'm making moves.
That's right. Every move.
All of them.
All right, guys. I'm going to go to bed.
Right,
it was a pleasure as always.
Bye, buddy.
Take care, buddy.
Love you.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, buddy.
Night. Later, dude.
Oh, Scott said to make chili with steak bites and barbecue sauce to sweeten it. I mean, that sounds good. I have used steak before, and I have done some barbecue sauce tricks in the past, but the barbecue sauce is more of a trick for my sloppy joes.
Slutty Joes for the sloppy hose.
I do like to make some sloppy joes from scratch. That's some pretty good stuff.
Oh. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff.
So JD, what are you doing right now?
Right now I'm sanding down the epoxy that I joined this together with.
Okay, and what part's that?
This is like the canopy that will
okay.
house the top of the turret.
Right.
Because the way this was cut, it sits too low.
Right. Right.
So I had to, you can see how far down the turret
mm-hmm.
sinks into there.
So you just basically had to make a plate.
Yeah. So I had to enclose that.
That's cool. Sorry I missed out on all the fun earlier.
It's okay. We were just goofing and
talking about tires.
Yeah, tires.
Till Brian cut us off.
Yeah, well, I wanted to at least get JD on screen building something.
Before half the show went by, and we're still talking about tires.
Guys.
Yeah, I'm seeing the watchers go down from like 10, 6, 4.
3.
Like, all right. Yeah.
From 2 to 1.
Oh man, guys.
Yeah, and now we're down to 1 because Matt left. So
no.
Everybody's
I think...
like, well, I can't listen to the guy say curse words and make fun of people anymore. So.
Did everybody really leave without saying goodnight? Oh, that's kind of mean.
Oh, now there's 2.
I was gonna say, just Scott and Ash in here.
Is that it? Is it just Scott and Ash?
I mean, those are the last 2 that. But... Yeah, I know.
Logan and Wolfie are out of here. They were in here.
Wolfie just comes in to say hi and then leaves.
Yeah, that's fair.
This Jacob Marley is pretty freaking awesome. Except I can't figure out how to put all his chains on him. Like I'm looking at pictures. I'm like, how the fuck did people do this? And of course, if I had opened this when everybody else did, I'm sure I could go into the cabal and be like, everybody, here's the trick. So, I mean, I guess I could rip his arms off, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. But
ripping arms
Chan,
off.
I was talking before you came on. It's like these figure obscuras. I think I just buy them for this particular experience of opening them.
Yeah, it is a really nice experience, and I think, to be perfectly honest with you, Brian, I think of everything that the mythic, the Four Horsemen make, I think that the figure obscura stuff is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
I would prefer to have all of them and cherry pick through everything else.
Yep. Yeah, their next major order ends in a couple weeks, I think. And,
yeah. Like the 14th or something.
I think this is where I'm like pulling off that band-aid. It's like I am not going all in.
Wow.
Yeah, like
I remember when I made that decision for the first time.
Yeah. So it's like I need a catalyst to stop buying like everything. So I figured this could be the scenario where I might just order a bear and the frosty barbarian chick, Knave or whatever. And then obviously we have the opportunity to pick stuff up later on at cons.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's kind of where we're at. Like,
yeah,
and then
we'll just go to a show and pick them up there.
Yeah, because then it's like, because with the shipping and stuff, the price isn't much different, right?
Not right.
Yeah.
So it's like, at least it'll give me something to look forward to at these cons, and like,
Yeah.
Usually when I hit the 4 horseman table, I'm like, all right, what do I need a second one of? You know, type of thing, because I've already got everything. So
I've been pre-ordering from BBTS instead. Just
so
you know,
they don't
because
have your
well,
money right away. Yeah.
there's that, and also the deliveries now are FedEx. You have to sign for them, so you almost have to take a day off to get your shit, or you have to drive to the FedEx place to get it. So
Right.
after having to do that twice, I'm like, yeah, I'll just, and like you too, Brian. I've been cherry picking those mythics like the last 3 waves. Like I don't need all of them anymore. I need to tame back a little bit and get what I
Yeah.
really want.
Well, the thing is the last 4 major waves were those 4 horsemen, right? And it's like it's
Please
gonna be
don't
a
break.
while before what Necronominus hits us. Depoxis is on the water, they said, but it's like, you know, I want to construct that display and look at those 4 factions for a bit, and then just be like, okay, that's my mythic accomplishment, and everything else is gonna be just cherry picking the ones that I really, really
Yeah.
like. So,
Yeah.
and to be honest, like the new ones that are coming out are so detailed. It's like I kind of just want to get that experience of opening them and like messing around to see what they've done this time. Be like, wow, check that out, you know. But you know, I don't need a highly decorated skeleton on my shelf. I don't really
Right.
care.
I was taking a really close look at the new figures in this wave. Do you think that it's possible to have too much detail on a figure like that?
Mm,
I'm not gonna say no.
yeah. I don't know if
There
I
is,
could
I
say
mean, if
no.
you look at one of the Kickstarter or regular ones and look at those, there is so much crap going on them. It's almost overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
That's just me though. They definitely have a lot of new cool gear and weapons and clothes and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
I've
like
never been.
all that original stuff like doesn't fit in anymore.
Yeah, this Marley figure's cool. His feet are translucent, and his jacket, like this is all translucent plastic, and you can see here. It's translucent, like it starts on the bottom, and
Oh
then
yeah.
they painted it, and it gradually goes up and becomes, you know, opaque at the top. So it's kind of fancy, man. Really cool.
Hmm.
Fancy.
Fancy, fancy.
And
Fancy fancy.
this this body, I could see people going gaga over this for custom stuff, man.
Is it the same internal like is it the same build as the Saint Nick?
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Let me let's see.
I'm just
Looking
curious.
under Santa Claus's skirt.
I know it's weird. I can't.
Nah, Saint Nick looks like a generic 2.0 elf under here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna take his coat off to see what his torso is, but
That's
the
fine.
legs are those are 2.0 elf legs. Like Advent of Decay type stuff. Yes, I've had Santa sitting on that shelf for a year. I did not take him down after Christmas ended.
Did you play your game? No, go
But
ahead.
it's kind of cool, man. This Jacob Marley, it's like
Just chill in the block there.
he's got soft pieces on his head, like his hair is soft and the wrapping is soft. Like, you know how mythics, their beards and whatnot are so rigid. It's
They're
very
usually
cozy.
rigid, yeah.
So this is like maybe a sign of things to come for like dwarves and things like that. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this is really cool. And yeah, he comes with all this chains of stuff, and there's a safe. And the safe had a surprise in it. and they actually like asked people like in the cabal to not reveal the surprise.
Yeah, not spoil it.
So everybody got it. But it's long overdue now. It's this face helmet, chained up face with a chain and a lock on it. And he comes with a bag of keys. I don't know what that's about.
Ooh,
Like,
for all the chains and locks.
yeah, but all these boxes, you can open all these boxes and stuff on here. Like, here's a couple that came undone. I guess you could put the keys in there. But, yeah, it's pretty wild stuff here. Oh, and here, I'll make myself big for this. Check out that.
Oh,
Screen.
cool.
Yeah, Scooby Doo villain.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really wild.
All right.
That's awesome.
Marley, is that you? It is, Ebenezer. I don't know how to make a proper Goofy impression.
I don't know if I can anymore. I used to when I was a kid to make my sisters laugh.
But I watch that every Christmas, the Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's a good
Love it.
one.
I like when the Ghost of Christmas Future can't pronounce pistachios.
I like to watch the Muppet one. That's, of course.
I think I've never seen the Muppet one.
It's pretty good.
there's
Pretty
Books.
good.
There's books on these chains. You can't open them. Why would you have books? Look around books. It's like what, tax law or something? What did they do?
I don't know.
I feel like these cases are magnetic, or maybe they just fit in there really well. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, wasn't he a lawyer or some shit?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. They're like, I don't know. They in the Mickey one, they work for a counting house.
Oh, yeah. Like an accountant.
Yeah, they are accountants or lawyers, something like that.
Let's see, it's pretty cool.
Guys are awfully quiet tonight.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we all having a good day? Is everything good? I
Yeah.
missed all the
Yeah,
conversations.
pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Brian, your birthday been good so far?
Yeah, I've been under the weather. My ears have been clogged for a few days.
I
don't know what
hate
that's
that.
about.
Oh, man.
Has that happened to you, where it's been clogged for more than a day?
Yeah. Yeah. The beginning of
yeah.
December, I started out like that.
I have a appointment with my doctor tomorrow.
Good. Nip it in the
That's
bud.
never happened to me before. I'm not really sure what that's about. Like, I feel like I don't have a problem right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it comes and goes. So I don't know. I just want to learn more about it. I don't know. I've never heard of this, and I don't feel like doing the research on my own, because they'll be like, "Oh, well, you are gonna die of such and such."
You have cancer of the mandibula.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would tell you. The mandibula.
Mandibula.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to look stuff up on the internet if I'm not feeling well. lean more towards my books that I have that can kind of help me figure that out. But yeah, I would talk to your doctor. They'll be able to help you. I had really bad ears most of my life, so I've kind of dealt with it off and on.
Yeah, and like, just like this year is my first year for pink eye. I've never had an ear infection, so I have no idea what that feels like.
Yeah.
Like, the people I was hanging out with on New Year's Eve, they're like, it's probably just an ear infection. Go to urgent care. They'll give you antibiotics. You'll be fine. And then, but I waited to call the doctor's office when they opened the day after New Year's.
Right.
And they were like, no, don't go to urgent care. They're like, this and this. And you know what? I'm going to make an appointment for you. I was like, well, what is it? Is it this? Like, well, I can't really say. And I was like,
They can't.
No, they want you to come in for that visit.
Either way, it's smarter to go talk to your doctor.
Yeah, and actually, it's not my doctor. It's someone else in the practice. Because, well, not exactly the practice, like that works for the. Well, never mind. I don't know what to say, but it's the first appointment available with a physician. Let's just say.
Nice. You got a new doctor not that long ago, right?
Yeah. But no,
Do
like
remember that.
you can't. It's hard to get an appointment with a doctor sometimes, right?
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
urgent
it's
cares are so awesome because you can just go in and you're like, oh, you got this. We'll write you a prescription and go get this and you're good. Like, it's like, yeah, because I called on Tuesday. And they're like, well, first appointment available is Thursday. Type stuff.
At least you got in this week.
Yeah,
That's
no.
kind of how I look at those kind of things anymore. If you manage to make it in within a week of when you call, you're doing better than most people.
Oh Jesus, 3 months is usual for me.
I know, yeah. Like,
But it's
We'll
like,
see you in March.
I woke up this morning and I thought it was gone.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, I might cancel. And then I was like, well, you know what? I got the appointment. It's like, maybe I'll go and at least I can answer some questions. And then sure enough, later in the day, it's like, oh, it's not gone. It always seems to get worse late at night. I don't know.
Could just be your sinuses.
Yeah, like when you're sick, I always feel like you get sick right before you go to bed again.
Mm.
Like you're feeling great. It's like, oh, feeling good. And then like nighttime comes, it's like, oh, no, you're not done yet.
Yeah. I hear that. I agree. Sometimes I have to use like warm compresses across my forehead for my sinuses or even on my ears, and that'll help. I haven't had to do it in a while. Knock on wood.
Knock on your head.
Yeah, I mean,
Your head's not wooden.
you don't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's.
I could be the female version of Pinocchio. You have no clue. You don't know. Scott, yes, I do remember those old rubber jugs of hot water they used to use. Yes, I do.
Yeah, wasn't that like that was in like the Bugs Bunny cartoons?
Yeah.
No, my grandparents still had one when I was younger. My aunt had one forever. That's kind of an old school thing. But yeah, I definitely remember that stuff. Sometimes they would put it at the foot of the bed and when it was cold out to warm the bed up. Because my grandparents' old house didn't have heat in the upstairs, or at least not very good heat.
That's how the old houses were.
Old farmhouse, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. We lived in a trailer, so I would just go sit on the vent with a blanket if I got too cold.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
It was like having a little heated tent. It was freaking awesome.
Build your fort right over the top of that thing.
That's correct. That is exactly how that would go. I tend to feel a little under the weather in the wintertime anyway. I feel like you don't get outside enough and enough fresh air, so you're just inside breathing your own breath
Yeah, I feel like that is the
for
case too.
months.
Like vitamin D shortage
Yeah.
because it's just overcast over here for like 6 months. It seems like.
I seem to remember somebody telling me that their doctor told them to get in a tanning bed for like 3 minutes here and there throughout the winter just to, you know, replenish some vitamin D or something. I don't remember who told me that. I think I might have read something. I think it was a Realm member, maybe. Personal page though, not in the Realm, of course. They mentioned something about that. 3 minutes isn't gonna do anything to your skin, so as far as like burn you or whatever.
All right. I always think of that.
Go ahead.
What? Every time somebody says tanning beds or tans, did you guys, I never was really like a super big watcher of Friends, but Kim is. But there was one where that guy was trying to get like a photo tan, and he ended up getting like the left side of his face like 5 times or something like that.
Yeah, that was
Ross.
Ross. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny.
There've been a couple of shows where the tanning thing has been a comedy antic.
Yeah.
I remember watching some people back in the 90s get in and out of tanning beds so much that they didn't look real anymore.
Yeah. like
they
orange.
just, they just didn't look like real people anymore. They look kind of like pretend, like cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really strange.
Yeah, Oompa Loompas. Exactly.
But tanning bed technology has changed a lot over the years, and I don't know. It's a lot better now.
I remember there was a few girls at my high school that like come back from winter break and they're all tan. It's like, what the hell's going on here? And they're all got into doing the tanning bed thing, but it was not. I don't think it turned out as good as they thought it would.
It's not natural.
Because, like you said, they didn't look real anymore.
Yeah, I mean, natural sunlight tans your skin differently. Also, like it's coming from above you.
Cooks it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a different. It hits your body differently. When you're in a tanning bed, it's like all the way around you. So it gets places the sun doesn't normally shine. You know, so it doesn't look as natural. You know.
I see what you did there. Okay.
I am going to try to get my hands on a kayak this year, though. I'm determined to do so. I went out on the water this year. I'm a water baby. I miss it. So, and that's a big goal for me this year.
I didn't know you were a water baby.
Dude,
I love the water. I love the water.
So our Rapture vacation, we went to this place in the Poconos, and the place had a big like kidney bean pool and a hot tub.
Indoor, yeah. It was a nice indoor
yeah, it was all indoor.
They did a really good job.
Wake up like both mornings, and the first thing she's in the pool. You know, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. She's doing laps, and
I got my coffee. I went and did laps in the pool. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't tell me if you had the opportunity to swim in a heated indoor pool first thing in the morning, you wouldn't. Come on. Think about it. There's a hot tub too. I mean, it's a nice way to spend a morning. Take some laps in the pool, get in the hot tub, drink your coffee. You know, I was like, you're living the dream. I'm ecstatic about this.
She was doing.
If they have a pool and we go on vacation, we definitely go in it.
Yeah, that cabin was really cool. I've been checking prices on other ones because, it would be kind of fun to go on a little vacation again and be able to get in and out of a pool or a hot tub, regardless of the time of year, and just, chill.
Yeah, that place was awesome.
I'm weird too. Like I swim in like stretch pants and a t-shirt because I'm more comfortable that way, and it just feels like I'm in a scuba suit. I'm Scuba Steve. And I'm just having a great time, doing laps, not worrying about anything.
Scuba Chan.
Why not? Mike, what are you doing tonight? You haven't said a lot.
Sorry. I'm
You're okay.
So I got a whole bunch of these barbecues at Ross.
Mm-hmm.
$6 barbecues.
Uh-huh.
And I'm taking the alternate heads from I got 2 mole rats.
Mm-hmm.
And I painted one green.
Whoa.
To make him look like all toxic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm putting his head on Barbecue's body. And I've took his vest off and painted it like a lead belcher.
Wow. Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
working on the little tank on his chest.
That's cool.
And then I took 3 of the tanks from his backpack, cut them off, and put them upside down so it looks like he's got 3 really big tanks on his back.
No.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna put some kind of hose or something on there, some kind of delivery system for this stuff, and kind of fashion up some kind of gun that'll squirt like toxic shit at people or something.
Yeah.
So just my little
That's
brain
awesome.
working.
I like it. Very good.
It's fun.
I miss that mole rat too.
Oh, so me and Brian were talking before. Did you know that at least the last time I looked at Hasbro Pulse has the Valkyries in stock again?
Oh,
Were you
yeah.
looking
Somebody.
for
I mean, kinda. Not really.
I tagged you guys. I think I
Yeah.
messaged you directly.
Actually, yeah. It was Brian. Sorry, Brian.
I was awfully tempted to get another set of them, but I'm like, no, I gotta stop these army building adventures. I've got enough.
It's kind of hard to figure out where that line is. You know what I mean? When do you
It's
stop?
very hard for me.
Yeah. Well, once
I get
got the
excited
Hiss
when
tank-
I'm like, oh, look at all that. It's all in my cart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all this stuff to go with the Hiss tank,
Yeah,
and then
that's like-
once I finally got
Yep.
the Hiss tank on the shelf, it's like, oh, I don't have room for all these figures. What was I thinking? These shelves are not as big as I thought they were.
That's always a problem. The shelf space.
It's always shelf space.
So like even if the Havoc did come, if I had the Hiss in one and the Havoc in the other, I would have no really no space for these figures.
No
Anyway.
space for the figures.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
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 Well, I mean, it is after 11 o'clock, you know.
Yeah. I was just looking at that. We're almost like 2 hours in.
Yeah, we should probably, I don't know. Say, hey, everybody.
Pack
Thanks
it
for
up.
joining us. I think we kind of just within the last like 5 minutes or so went over what everybody's doing, except for Brian. Brian, you opened. What's his name again? My brain stopped.
Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley.
I
Bob
said
Marley.
Bob Marley.
He did. I heard that.
What else did you do tonight? Well, that I missed because I wasn't here for I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes.
Just talked about nothing.
Okay.
We talked about favorite Joe vehicles, which turned into a rant about the bridge layer somehow.
Yeah,
And
I came in on that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
then
Matt.
we started talking
Matt
about
was shitting on the bridge later.
tires sizes that make a lot of noise.
Hmm.
And
That's fair.
I think there was something else too. I can't remember.
I don't know.
I mean, the favorite vehicles. That's what got us on the shitting on the bridge layer. But
Yeah, I came in on that. I remember that part. I missed what happened before that.
yeah,
It's cool. I will say Jacob Marley looks awesome. I did not pick that up, so that's on me. But
No, I didn't either.
who knows? Maybe I'll get the chance at a show. Like, let's just cross our fingers, and
Maybe.
you never know.
I mean, I think I'm just collecting the coffee mugs at this point.
Hmm.
That's the reason why. I
Not a bad idea. Mike, are you coming out this way for any shows this year?
If we do our get together, wherever that happens to be, BotCon.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard anything. I haven't been on to listen to the ETR for a little while, so
That's
I don't
okay.
know. Is there any announcements of that going on, or
NJCC beginning of March. What else?
Solocons in February.
Solocons in February.
no? None of those ones.
If you can, don't forget that RetroCon is in September. It's always in September. And that's Cybertronic Spree.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
you want to plan ahead, that would be a show to come out to
Yeah.
Jersey for.
And
Well,
RetroCon,
PA.
I think, have they already announced the date? I think
I
they
don't
did.
know. They might have. But the sooner we know when these shows are, the easier it is to plan, time.
yeah.
So they do always.
Is the
do it in
Realm doing
September,
another
though.
get together? Is the Realm doing
We'll
another
find
get together
out
this year?
if we ever get another date for BotCon. Hanny, if
BotCon,
you're
yeah.
watching.
Man, we need the when and the where, buddy. We got
Yeah,
plans.
let's go already.
We need to make plans. Let's get this show on the road. It's already 24. as the
Oh,
kids
and
say.
then Mike, there's always Legions Con,
There is always Legion's Con.
which you
Yeah,
would
I'd like
love.
to go to that too. If I had a choice to travel all that way, I'd like to go to where all you guys are going to be. You guys have probably gone to most of those anyway, but like for a good weekend, I'd like to do that.
We're all gonna try to do RetroCon this year and try to get to Cybertronic Spree because that's a concert that you just have to be at. Like it's an experience.
It's a lot of fun.
So that's where they dress up like Transformers, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Is that the one?
it's something else. Like it's a different vibe. Chris went for the first time this past year, and I think it was Derek's second year. Him and Sean.
Yeah. Yep.
And a handful of the rest of us. I mean, Brian, I think you're the one that started all of us going. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think I've seen them 3 times now,
yeah.
maybe 4.
Oh, wow.
I think 4.
A good handful of us go to that show. I think Dust might try to go to that one this year. He said. We'll figure that out. But September is not a bad time to go to a show or fly out here. And you can always come and stay with us, Mike, and ride out to the show with us if you wanted to stay a weekend, or just stay out there, I guess too. Dust did that
Shit,
one
I wouldn't
time,
mind
didn't
just
he?
coming over and hanging out at your guys' house for a while.
Yes, please.
You're more than welcome
Bring,
to do that whenever you want.
Bring food and toys and
Yeah,
good attitude.
Uh-huh.
let's do it. I'm in. Whenever we're always open to guests. I think the only thing that makes it hard for people to visit us is we do have 4 crazy dogs. Although Kiba
Oh,
has
that's one of the
definitely
best
calmed.
parts.
Kiba has definitely calmed down.
Yeah, he's settled
Considerably,
a lot.
They're all pretty mellow at this point.
I love you guys as dogs. They're all good dogs.
It's kind of fun to snuggle with them on the couch, so you know, as long as you don't mind that. Come visit. We don't mind.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like having company. It's nice having friends around. Plus, it gives me an excuse to get in the kitchen and get creative and act crazy and, you know, toss ingredients and spices around like a mad person.
Well, that's absolutely a good thing right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, I know we're gonna do NJCC. You've come out in the spring for that before. I don't know how you're feeling about beginning. It's the very beginning of March.
It's one day.
Yeah, and that's
Although, isn't that second day like
a Joe?
Yeah, it's
a
G.I. Joe stuff.
Day, yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh.
So that's not a bad.
But it's probably going to be a lot of like 3/3 stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 118.
Either way.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh.
With that being said, let's start making plans, all you crazy people out there that probably aren't listening right now.
They'll catch us later.
They'll catch it later.
Anyway,
I always rewatch this show afterwards too. Listen to it when I'm painting.
That's cool. That's really cool. I guess we can I don't know, all say goodbye.
Say our piece.
Yeah. Anybody want to start? Mike, you want to start?
Yeah, Mike Wells on Facebook, and here every other Wednesday.
Nice. Brian?
At Brinkalizer on Instagram. Tune in Monday for ETR. Get back to the segments. And I gotta dig up some Transformers news this weekend, I guess.
Back at it Monday.
See what's going on there.
I'm Chan, and that guy up there is JD.
I'm JD.
Okay. And I guess we'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully, we can get some things spinning this year, and I don't know, see where the show goes.
Yeah, we're gonna have a new space coming up here, and we're slowly working on things.
Time and money, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yep. You either have one or the other, never at the same time.
Yep.
That's right.
But
yeah. Shoot us messages. Let us know if you want to jump on or share pictures of things that you're doing. And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Bye.
Take care.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.